All right. Let's set the seed. Do I set the seed over here? I guess I'll do it over here. Belt. BLT, round 9 doubles, level 50. Okay. Round 9. All right. Level 50. All right. Hopefully somebody can confirm my draft. No type, no phrase. First swing 3. Yeah, this guy's not too bad. This guy's not too bad. This is my thanks, Will. All right, so this is 31 IVs then, because it's round 9, right? Yeah. Yeah, buddy. 96, we'll take it. Oh, man, I don't mind the Tenta. Tenta, we could actually Surf plus Ice Punch could take out some ground types. I don't mind that. It'd be nice if it was, I guess Ice Punch too. We have Ice Punch. I mean, this is a lead right here. If you're Magpie and you're going these two, that's not even that bad. Speed plus coverage. Ooh, okay. Yeah. There's some of the bad ones. Jinx too. Not taking that. Oh my gosh, we got Ninetales. This is, thanks, Will. Oh my gosh, we got a Zam 3. Okay. Oh, we got Tauros. What? Tauros 1. So this is interesting because you have nothing to Earthquake next to. So this is like, this is interesting. I'm surprised this was considered that bad about the singles draft. I guess I can see that. But like, let's see all the Firefoxes. Man, I really wanted to take that Ursa. I'm trying to think if I can. So it's kind of annoying because there's really nothing to Earthquake next to. But like that's still not that bad. Like Tauros plus Zam can probably do a lot of work. Trying to think. What I'm worried about. Actually, Tauros plus Tenta is interesting too. I guess it's kind of weird. Oh wait! I gotta check IVs. Hold on. Yeah. Oops, sorry, I forgot it was round 9. Let me check these. That might change some things actually. Okay, so Tenta's max. That leans more towards Ursa and Tenta as well. But, okay. That'd be funny if Magpie takes Jinx. Wait, is Jinx one of the... Oh, man, that stinks. Ninetales. Okay. Bad attack. So, 134, 85, 83... All right. $121, 105, 145. Man, not good IVs on the Ninetales. So we got 2, 8, 6, 8, 0, 18. I mean, at least it has some speed. Oh, Zam. Oh, man. Speed hurts. Decent attack, though. 128, 60, 89. So 8. 202, 91. And 6. So yeah, we could have a 24 IV Alakazam. That'd be pretty interesting with Tauros. I am worried though, because we're basically just clicking Facade Psychic all the time, or Trick, but I don't know that that's very good. I mean, it's not bad. There's no point in ever not resetting Alakazam. You would actually probably reset the Ninetales too. You get a little bit less speed, but I don't know if that's that concerning. Let's see. What's the next one? Tauros. All right. I can already tell. Does that have 0 attack? Oh, that's really annoying. That's really annoying. Oh wait, that's Tauros 1. Still, it's got 0 attack. Dang it. Well, that makes things frustrating. I wonder if you even don't take Tauros here because there's no synergy with it. That's actually... I'm tempted to not take Tauros. But let's look at things. I mean, Intimidate is Intimidate, but there's literally no synergy. Let's see what the defenses are like, though. Not good, actually. Wow. Yeah, this is not good IVs. Alright, so you get 12, 0, 12. Eight to 20, and speed's the only redeeming quality. That's so annoying, though. Like, okay, let's go. We do outspeed Starmie still, which is nice, and we can 2-hit KO with Facade, so that's something. But what about Lottie? Lottie, we can actually just get smoked. Wow, that's annoying. Let me put those down. Yeah, Lottie, we get smoked. Tenta does not die to Lotties, but it doesn't really do anything. I guess I can confuse, which is not bad. Ursa, unfortunately, does get 2-shot by them. We have nothing to pair them. I mean, you could trick stuff with Alakazam. That's... Oh my gosh, can you imagine Alakazam skill swap Levitators next to Tauros? Then you could Earthquake the Lotties. That would be so funny. But you'd have to do it turn 1. You'd have to go... You'd literally have to trick... You'd have to skill swap turn 1, and then you'd have to skill swap turn 2. I guess you could skill swap your own Tauros. That would actually be such a funny play if you faced Levitators. Oh man. You can actually skill swap. There's like actually a nice amount of stuff to skill swap. It's just annoying. You know, Fire Bonds. We still have the Ninetales, which isn't bad. Honestly, we don't really have anything into the Lottie except for, yeah. We were actually really bad in the Lottie / Psychics, unless we take Ursaring. I feel like Ursaring's kind of a... Well, I mean, I guess we have speed with Tauros. Do we ever take Tauros Ursaring, actually? Because if we take Tauros... Well, I guess fighting types would be annoying. If we let Zam, that would be better. We could do that. I'm gonna pretend this has 0. Wow, we can actually just get rocked by a lot. Well, no, we don't actually have 0, but so we have 0 attack. So that's crazy. Facade plus Crunch doesn't even KO Lottie 1. I mean, Intimidate next to Ursa isn't really that good. I feel like I'd rather lead like Zam next to Ursa. Is it Jinx? Well, Jinx 1 would be the play. Jinx 2. Perish. I'm wondering here. I'm kind of tempted to go Ursa Zam. I feel like that's a good amount of coverage. The interesting thing is we could actually go Tauros in the back. Like, it's risky, right? Because if we faced a, like, Snorlax, I'd want to trick that thing right away. So it keeps cursing or something like that. But it would see a kill. It would actually see a kill if it... Yeah, having Trick against setup mons up front feels pretty powerful. I guess Ninetales Wisp is interesting. But like Zam actually has good IVs you can reset, which is so annoying with the Tauros. I guess you could get something in the back though. Like the reason I like leading Zam is because like fighting types are gonna be annoying for Ursa, obviously, and we have speed. But so 26 and 16. That is a guaranteed kill from double-edged Snorlax, unfortunately. Unless we have Tauros lead. I mean, it's really annoying. Like if we led... Zam, I mean, if we lead Zam, we need something to take out dark types. So we need something to take out Umbreon, Houndoom. Because actually, Ursaring doesn't really do well under them. Tentacruel actually does well into them, ironically. Huh. But I don't really like... I mean, I like the speed on Tenta, but I don't... I guess, do we ever lead Tenta Zam? It would be kind of funny to, like, Trick and Toxic something if it's a setup mon. Yeah, Shiftry's kind of annoying. We can't get Synchroed by Umbreon, so we do well against them. It is kind of frustrating, though, because if we face a Snorlax or, like, any special... I mean, if we face a Blissey, we're just tricking it, right? So I don't really have too much concern over that. But then it feels like you kind of need the Tauros. Like, how else are you... I mean, even against a Snorlax, what are we doing? I guess we're crunching Psychicking. Crunch is 5th. Are you kidding me? That's so bad. So 0 IV Tauros, though, we almost died of that. And Thrash only does 33. We really do nothing. Oh, man. We really have, like, nothing against Snorlaxes, yeah. I mean, I'm still sort of tempted to go Tauros, I guess. I don't know, though, because it's like, if we're leading Tauros, if we have Tauros, are we just leading it? And if we have to Earthquake... we have Ursa in the back. Ursa doesn't feel like that. Ursa kind of feels better up front because of the coverage. Because like anything, like any like Ments or anything, we can just rip it, right? Yeah. Yeah, it's close on Ments 4. Gara 1 I knew we wouldn't kill, but what about Gara 2? That's close. Oh, well, this is a tricky draft. This is not easy. It's not like it's like terrible mons, it's just the synergy. Figuring out the synergy is kind of weird. Obviously, like Zam's mostly gonna struggle against. I guess we could Wisp Alax. Like, do we ever go Ninetales Alakazam? Earthquakers are obviously kind of scary, but we do have the speed advantage. So, like, Ninetales Zam is okay in that sense. Trick plus Wisp is pretty much the same as Trick plus Toxic. I mean, that's annoying. Because if we did Intimidate, I guess against Snorlax, we are pretty fine to just go Facade, Psychic, Facade. The other annoying thing is, okay, like, do we have flexibility in swaps? So, like, if we led Tauros Zam, what are we just looking for a better mon in the back? Like, maybe something we can Earthquake next to? Is Tauros 1 really good enough to carry? I don't know. Unless you really have a good flyer. But we have to swap for one, which is annoying. Oh, God, like a Ments 2 would be fun. Or a Lottie. But how are we even beating a Lottie? If we faced a Lottie, would we actually go skill swap Earthquake? That would be kind of funny. I don't think we would. I don't think that would get it done. You'd have to go Psychic Facade. Yeah, you'd have to go Psychic Facade. Psychic Facade, which actually does get it done. Man, that's just so... It's frustrating. I just don't know. I wish this was a different Tenta. I would consider leading it. It feels kind of lame to go Tauros Zam, but... I mean, Zam can... The problem is I just don't want physical types to see kills on Zam. Because if I can get 2 hits off with Zam, that's huge. And like Psychic plus Facade should actually take out a decent amount. And I guess like coverage Ursaring in the back isn't horrible. Oh man, I wish we were faster. If we were faster than Tauros, we could actually trick it in the band. That would be cool. Dang it. Oh, that would be cool. We could actually still do that play if we needed to. Ban Thrash. Just do Thrash the next turn. I think Trick is just too valuable up front against like setup mons. It's nice that Tenta has like leftover Toxic. Like that could just beat certain mons in the back. I'm just kind of wondering, like, I think coverage Ursa is nice. Especially with Intimidate and like a potential tricked Choice Band mon. Like I think coverage Ursa should be able to get it done. It's tricky though. Yeah, if you were faster, it would be cool. Faster Alakazam would be really cool. But there's not... I just don't know. I guess maybe eventually we either swap out Ursa or Zam. It's really frustrating though because I actually want to reset the IVs on Zam, but I don't want to reset the IVs on Tauros. Because Zam, we would get more special defense and more speed. And more defense. A little bit less HP and special attack, but I don't think that's a big deal. It's kind of lame, but I feel like we do go that route. There's even potential for Earthquake Psychic if we're faster than both of them if we have to. I kind of feel like we need Ursa in the back for the coverage. I just don't know that the other three make sense. Alright, let's run it. Like, all we need Ursa to do is to be able to pick stuff up. I mean, we could even swap out Ursa. Or... oh my gosh, it's a Snorlax. Oh my gosh, and it's a Snorlax. Let's see if it's White Herb Zard. So this Snorlax could Earthquake, actually. Okay. Wow. Alright, this is actually really bad, because if this is Zard 1, we might be just screwed. Wow. Wow. Alright, we gotta figure... okay, we gotta... so No Type No Phrase is actually likely to be Charizard 3, which also does suck. Because we might have to double the Zard, unfortunately. So... okay. So we're actually doing... we can actually double up the Zard. We don't outspeed it, unfortunately, because we're not max speed. If we were, we would outspeed it and just double it up. That's annoying. But like Snorlax... unfortunately, I think what we're going to have to do is just double the Zard this turn, hope that Snorlax Earthquakes his partner, and then double the Snorlax next turn with like Facade Psychic. It's annoying because... okay, so Snorlax 2... 6, 7 have Earthquake. If it's Zard 3, that doesn't really change anything. It's not Zard 4. Zard 2 would actually go Dragon Dance, which would be nice. Charizard 1, though, can just rip the Zam, and actually the Tauros too, I think. But... what was Tauros again? So 12 and 2. Yeah, I think we're done. So we're actually like, but we have to hit it with a Facade. Maybe we can crit it. If we don't, we're still maybe okay. I guess we could always like swagger the Snorlax if we had to. There's really no point in tricking, but if it's Zard 1, we cannot let it get Fire Blast off. So we have to... and if like, for example, if it's Zard 1 and he Fire Blasts Tauros and kills it, and we don't kill it this turn, then he can just... he's faster and he can kill Zam next turn. So, I mean, we cannot... I mean, I guess we could hope it's not Zard 1, but like... if it's not Zard 1, it's likely to be Zard 3, which also is a menace. So we have to just Facade and Psychic this thing, unfortunately. Let's hope for a crit, I guess. Okay, this is Zard 3. So Zam's probably going down here, unfortunately, but... okay, that's fine. But we do take it out, so if Flax is going to Earthquake... and we should survive this turn if Flax does a setup move, so like... Blastoise, okay. Not good. He does go Earthquake. That's not the worst thing in the world, I guess. He's intimidated. But now Blastoise likely sees a kill. Crit your own Blastoise. Nope. Okay. So we can try to see some damage from that. This is actually kind of bad still because... this is kind of bad still because... what we need to do is... if Blastoise is Hydro Pump, it likely sees a kill on Tauros. So, like, Blastoise 1, yeah, he's seeing a kill on Tauros. Blastoise 2, might? How much do we have? 107? It's a roll, but he likely sees a KO. I think we just thrash though, because I don't think Swagger's the play. Well, let's check the damage real quick on Tauros. All right. So let's go Blastoise. So we know it was Charizard 3 with Lum. That doesn't replace any Blastoise, but given that it's a Lax with Earthquake, it's got to be 2, 6, or 7. So we can try to figure out some stuff from that. All right, let's look at Tauros. What was our defense? 12. Let's just double check that real quick. Yeah, 141, 106. Okay. So we have Snorlax. Okay, let's say it was 2 at -1. Okay, well, how much did he do? We're at 107, right? So he did 34. Could be 2, which is not good because he would curse right now. Actually, no, that wouldn't be good. We would have to burn it or something. Okay, so Snorlax 2 has no attack. So I'm thinking it can't be 6. Yeah, 39. That's too much. Now, it could be 7. Which will also curse. But that's not the worst thing in the world. So it's 2 or 7. Now, if it's 7, it would have to be Blastoise 1. I don't think Blastoise is going to Mirror Coat. If it counters, that's fine. But does a Thrash Thunder Punch take it out is the question at this range. So hold on, wait, we know it's 2 or 7 though. So if it's 2 or 7, what's it doing against the Blastoise? Can we figure something out here? It's doing 17 to 20, or it's doing, I mean, you'd have to do pixels. Because that could be, I mean, that could be in both ranges. Yeah. So, I wonder if it. Oh, well, okay. So let's just think though. So let's say it's, I guess worst case scenario it's 1. So let's play off that first. Actually, really, how much do we do to? I guess we kind of hope it's Snorlax 7 because he has no recovery. Thrash does decent amount. Okay, so let's think about this. So Thrash against the Blastoise. Let's just assume, I mean, I guess Thrash against either one's probably good. We could Swagger the Blastoise, but I don't love that idea. Thrash against the Blastoise 1 is doing, like, big damage. I think we need that extra damage, but let's check. So let's say he has 80 left, roughly. So he's got 80. We're doing 41 with Thrash. How much is Ursaring doing with... yeah, I think we would need the 40 plus 40. Now, if we Thunder Punch Blastoise, let's say Blastoise Mirror Coats, we would be at low health. Snorlax would likely go for the kill on us, which is actually fine because we would get a Thrash off again, and we're faster than Blastoise, so we should get a Thunder Punch off, unless Snorlax gets a Quick Claw. So I think Thunder Punch plus Thrash is the move, and we can hope for some crits. And then we just hope to deal with the Snorlax later. I guess it's annoying because I can't Swagger the Lax after this, but we might have to hope for crits or burn against Lax. I might have to Fire Punch him or Ice Punch him. We do thrash the Blastoise, so I think we should get the kill here. Nice. All right, let's see what Snorlax does. Should curse. Yeah. We still don't know anything from here. So now the question is, he's got +1 defense. Let's say it's Snorlax 2, because I think that's a worst case scenario. Well, let's check real quick, I guess, on 7. So he's neutral. So Tauros, I guess the question is, can we crunch or not? That's the question. We might be able to figure out if he's thick fat or not too, I guess. But Tauros 1 with 0 IVs, and we've got, I guess we got 12 and 2. No, 12 and 12. Okay, so he's got +1 defense though, so we're only doing 25 unless he crit. He still doesn't see a kill with Hyper Beam. But if he does see a kill, it would be with Hyper Beam, so we can hope it's Snorlax 7. If it's, and because I think with Hyper, well, let's think about this. So if we attack, then the next turn he's going to curse, and he'll be +1 attack. So +1 attack, he's going for Hyper Beam. Would he go for Ursa? So he could go for either, which is unfortunate. Now Crunch is only doing 11. I feel like the chance of burn, well, let's say he's not thick fat. If he's not thick fat, Fire Punch is doing 10 to 13. And if he is, it's only doing 5. But I feel like the chance for burn is just better. Because if we burn, I feel like that's a win. Let's see how much damage the Fire Punch does. Okay, so Thrash. I don't think that's thick fat. I think that did about 10. Because that did about 40. Okay, so now he's +1. We do have Prism. We can, yeah, we might as well just Thrash again. And I think we go Fire Punch. Okay, it is 2. Okay, so it is 2, which I think we definitely need the burn for the win. So, which we're going to confuse ourselves, unfortunately. So he's +1 and he's +2. So we're hoping for a crit or a Fire Punch burn, because if we Fire Punch burn, then he's just going to attack with a Rock Slide or Earthquake. So we definitely need the burn here. Or crit. No burn. Okay, that's 3 curses. So when does he see a kill on Tauros? Actually, who has... So he's +2, +3. So on he'd have to go literally to +6. So he's +2, +3. On Tauros, 1. With 12 and 12. He'd have to go to... Oh, wow, he's close, actually. He might see it here. 107? He could see it on a high roll, or one more. We gotta get this burn. Come on, Ursa. Crit or burn? Okay. I think we gotta go for the Thrash crit again. I mean, there's no point in not... And then we go for the Fire Punch burn again. He's gonna see a kill. Yeah, he's gonna go EQ here. We gotta get the burn. It's all up to Ursa with the burn. He goes rest. So now he's sleeping. But he sees a kill. Does he ever see a kill with Rock Slide? I'm trying to think if I want him to go to +6. Like, if I just want to swagger him. I feel like I kind of want to swagger him, right? Because, like, what's the point now? Like, He sees an earthquake kill now, for sure. But who's his partner? Is he ever going to earthquake? Hold on. So it was Charizard and Blastoise. Yeah, he'll earthquake next to Blastoise. So we definitely got a swagger. And get him confused. And I guess we go for Crunch Spadef drop now. We miss a swagger. Or do we go for crit? I guess, hold on. So, what's better here? Confusion's like 50% though. I feel like we go for the... So crit Thrash does 70 to 80. Okay. That's one turn of rest. Is it better to go 2 chances of confusion, or do we go... So we're doing 70 to 80. I mean, we would kill with a crit on Thrash. Is that worth it? 2 Thrash chances? Versus Earth Ring Fire Punch burns? Well, we're going to get hit with a +3. He's +3, I think, now. So we're going to get hit with a +3 Earthquake. I'm surprised he didn't Earthquake last time. That was kind of weird. Oh, I guess maybe Rest was a higher... Yeah, Rest got the higher roll, because he's still just a +1 kill is the thing. So Ursa, maybe we should have Thrashed. He's +4, though. So if we... but we can't burn him. Okay, you know, we have to confuse, because we can't burn him on... And plus, confuse only puts him at +5. But we can't... and then we gotta go for a freeze, I guess. So let's swagger again and go for crunch. Okay, that's fine. It's whatever. So he should see a kill here, but unfortunately, I think we gotta swagger and go for crunch. Because on Wake Up, we can't freeze him or burn him. Oh my gosh, 2 swagger misses. That's insane. Oh, we finally got a Spadef drop. He does go Earthquake. Alright, so how much is this doing to Ursa? Because this will depend on what we do. Yeah, so he sees a kill, so we gotta go for Ice Punch Freeze now. He hits the Rock Slide. Man, 2 swagger misses. I'm trying to think though, if we had gone Thrash, if we hurt ourselves with that, I don't think that would have mattered. Like Thrash from Tauros at +4 was only doing 11. I don't think that mattered. I guess we could have gone for Crunch Spadef drops earlier, but I think the burn just auto win con was worth it. That's fine. Now I'm curious to see what other people did. Did anybody make it past the first round? It's annoying that you couldn't have tricked with Zam on the Snorlax. But yeah, curious to see what other people did. Charizard 3 is kind of a menace too, if you don't have anything fast for it. Alright, let's see. Alright, GG's. Except 2? Alright, well, I gotta check those 2 now. I'm curious. Curious what people did. Like, I don't know. I kind of feel like those were the right plays. So, I am curious. Because, like, even the other draft mons, I guess you could have hit... If you led Ninetales, whoever led Ninetales probably wisped the Lax and just won. So that's probably how you win that game. Which I think is a fine play to lead Ninetales also. But yeah, that's probably how you win that, is you wisp the Lax, and then you just win. You would still have to take out the Charizard, but you can probably take it out with Double Edge, or... Yeah. So, that's what I'm guessing. Whoever won Battle 1, I'm guessing they either confused or wisped the Lax. I guess if you lead Tenta, you can confuse. So, GG's.